All right, let's dive into some 10S Forever here. This game is officially, finally out. There's a few different modes. We're just going to dive right into the arenas play, which I think is like the quote-unquote, story mode. I beat the training level here, and then I've just played a little bit of this first forest stage, but this is a game that I've been really anticipating for the longest time. From the developer Ouch, OWCH, and then this one was actually like kind of co-published by Punk Cake Delicio, kind of their first guest game. This is essentially like a twist on Pong meets tennis, and you really have just like two main moves here. You can just do like your regular shot, and then you can do a dive. You can charge that up as well to dive a little bit further across the screen. If you get 10 hits in a row, you gain a like a 1-up back, and then you can also hit these. You can just swipe away and knock the projectiles out of the way, and if you get hit by one of them, it's obviously you lose a life there. There's not necessarily a health bar per se, but again, if I can get my combo meter up to 10 or higher, which I think is 10 hits in a row, like off of my racket, not necessarily 10 hits in a row, or 10 like making contact with the enemies here, which in true like Pong Arkanoid breakout fashion, it can get a little bit annoying to like hit that last final enemy. But like here, for example, the next wave won't get triggered until I miss one, and once you miss one, you lose. Like your score goes down to 5, or by 5 I should say. Like, so there it went down from 7 to 2. But yeah, things just keep ramping up, getting more and more difficult as they go. And yeah, I just love the kind of risk-reward, the nuance of the gameplay. It definitely, you got way more finesse, or you can have, way more control over the ball than you can in a typical Breakout or Arkanoid game. And the original 10S is more of like a pseudo 3D perspective. It's still got like a pixel art aesthetic or style, but the camera's kind of pulled back to give you like a pseudo 3D look, and I really like how this one kind of cleans up the aesthetic a little bit, but at the same time also like simplifies it a little bit. Maybe that's kind of the same thing, like cleaning it up, simplifying it at the same time. But yeah, just a really fun game with a really cool, almost like Atari-esque aesthetic. Now, I don't think anything will happen if I get this heart here after I'm already at full health, but we'll find out. Yeah, nothing. But this is about as far as I've made it on this. I just started seeing, okay, this wave is definitely this stage is definitely gonna keep building up. Oh, I got lucky sneaking the ball in there before this wall forms. Let's see if I can sneak another one in there. Damn it. Dang, that was kind of a waste of a good opportunity there. But I love that there's like no real penalty for like missing the ball, other than just losing your combo meter, or I think they call it like the heat meter. And it's also cool, like with the risk reward side of things, the higher that number goes, while you're working your way towards getting a 1-up, or I shouldn't call it a 1-up, it's really just one extra hit point. But while you're working your way towards that, it builds up the difficulty meter as well, which is what the heat, or why they call it heat, I guess. Alright, so just these last two little flower pods or whatever to take care of here. Love these like lo-fi indie beats, like almost like a little bit menacing. At least on this particular track. The first track too is like a little bit sparse and menacing as well on the training stage. But yeah, it can get really tricky to keep dodging all these projectiles all over the place as the heat builds up and you get a little further into the stage. Yeah, again, best I can tell, like no real punishment for missing or not keeping the rally going. Only punishment is if you take damage, and then obviously the longer you keep the rally going, the more difficult the game becomes. And I love the net is essentially the health bar, which I called that out a little bit too late as the health was already fully depleted, but you can see here it's at like 2/3 for that particular character anyways. Maybe that's for this entire wave. I'm not 100% sure. No, it definitely can't. Maybe it can be, because it just got a little bit bigger now that there's more enemies added to the mix. Damn, I could have kept that going if I would have hit that extra one just a second earlier. You know, just some short and sweet bite-sized stages. Like, I'm guessing we're getting close to the end of this stage here. The first training stage was about 5 minutes, which is a little bit more tedious than this one. Okay, got at least one more chunk of the wave. Keep that rally going. Damn it! Love the sound design. Just everything just sounds so satisfying. Damn it. Lost my combo there, though. Or my heat streak. My hit streak to the heat. There we go. Shit. Got lucky on the dive there. And that extra hit. Damn it. At least it stays at 2. You don't lose it. Don't lose it all. Let's see if I can cheese my way. Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting, though. The dive doesn't count as a hit. Oh, weird. It's so you're like, you know, if it like doesn't fully count if it's out of pure desperation. That is interesting. But it does count if you just hit a fresh ball. Damn it. Again, I can't believe it's only been 1 minute or however long, you know, it was at 4 minutes something when I called out the time. Shit. And now it's still in the 5-minute range. Like, it feels like I've been going for 20 minutes here. In a good way. Not that it's like, oh god, this is dragging on forever. Although I do wish the music, as much as I like it, I wish it had like a little bit more like energy to it. Like, it's real like kind of like depressing almost. I'm sure obviously on purpose, like it was a choice, but like it kind of like makes me want to just polish off the level a little quicker. Oh, speaking of the devil. There we go. What's next? The imp. Oh, we got to square off with the boss, maybe? Okay, yeah, here we go. Yep, and I spoke too soon again. Here comes the music ramping up. Nice. Oh, I could definitely use some health. Oh, shit. Shit! Oh. Man, I spoke too soon. Let's see, how do I continue here? Do I press start? There we go, okay. I was worried I was gonna not know what button. I love the minimalist presentation here, but I was worried I was gonna not know actually what button to press to stay in the game. It's almost got like a little bit of like a drum and bass quality to the music here. Shit. Damn it. Damn, I didn't think they were gonna start throwing more regular enemies into the mix. You were doing so good. Got these vocal samples. This sounds like straight out of a Dreamcast game. In the best way possible. Shit. I'm guessing I can't hit those giant flame things back, but they are the color of, you know, the balls that I can return back and kind of like, you know, quote-unquote parry or whatever. And I like that it's all about, like, the actual... Okay, I can't hit those for sure.
My love.
Damn it. Just want to get an extra ball into the mix. I like how, like, almost everything reacts to getting hit. Like, that's when they attack. They don't necessarily just attack at will. They just attack, like... Well, I guess in that case they shoot some shots, but... They very rarely do anything until you aggravate them, essentially. Shit. There we go. Oh, damn it, I needed that. Just looking to get that combo. Almost had it at 10. Shit. Damn it. God damn it.
You're doing
All right.
so good.
Perfect timing on that sample. Okay. Oh, I like that the timer just keeps racking up. I was thinking that would have started from where it was when I first got here. Shit. Damn it, man. Can't get off to that start.
I miss you.
There we go. Shit. There we go.
You're
Damn it. There we go.
Amazing.
Amazing. Alright, I really gotta get a 10 combo. To get some health back here. Oh, what a shot on that dive, and then doesn't really do me any good because it doesn't keep my combo going. Well, it keeps it going, but it doesn't add to it. I also keep thinking that I have one hit left after this one that I have left, but that's my final hit point. It almost felt pointless after I took enough hits there. Okay, here we go.
My love.
It's on now. Shit. Just play smart here. Try to avoid taking damage.
I miss you.
And watch, I'll get a 10 combo when I don't need it. I spoke too soon about the combo. I'm down to 0 here. Shit. There we go. Squeeze one through there. Nice. Perfect. I'm just gonna let that one go.
Amazing.
Damn it. It feels good to get the cheap shot in, like, right off the serve or whatever. Oh, no! Okay. Gotcha. 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 Oh, yeah. Bunch of lucky shots, but I'll take them. Damn it! Damn it. Didn't think that was gonna hit him.
I miss you.
Damn it! Oh, yes. Keep the combo going. Off a lucky dive / parry. Shit. There we go. At least kept it alive. Oh, come on.
You're doing so good.
Give me up to that 10, baby. Shit. I gotta make sure you actually catch the health. Shit. Fuck. Potty mouth all of a sudden. Nah, I shouldn't say all of a sudden. I curse like crazy on these videos, but I really don't mean to. I just can't help myself.
Amazing.
The other day, my brother was like, oh, I should show... My nephew's, like, getting really into games. He's only, like, 3.5. He's like, oh, I should show him some of your videos. And I was like, better not. Again, not that I'm, like, going out of my way to be, like, filthy or anything, but I just, like... I definitely just curse a lot as I make mistakes and stuff like that. Like, probably not the best idea, especially because he seems to soak up, like, every single thing that anybody says and does. Oh, I didn't realize that the ball... clears the projectiles as well. I thought it was only taking swipes at it with the racket. Alright, I think I just gotta hit this fool without taking damage
My love.
enough times. I think it's, you know, probably has a few more hits left. But again, it's down to that... Oh my god, spoke too soon too. But it's down to that situation with like any Arkanoid or Breakout game. Like, up that last brick
My love.
is just a pain in the ass. Alright, but I gotta at least beat this boss. God damn it. There we go. That's what we needed. Keep it alive.
I miss you.
Damn it.
You're doing so
Damn it.
good.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. This is not shaping out great here so far. Oh my god. Pathetic. Walked right into that one. Okay.
My love.
Last shot here. I don't know if that counted me keeping that combo alive, but again, I guess it doesn't matter too much right here off the bat. So I haven't taken any damage yet. Spoke too soon. Shouldn't have even opened my mouth.
You're doing so good.
Damn it. It's tricky when they shoot out those, like that wave of flames. You can't really move forward at all. You gotta stay like backed up all the way unless you're totally out of the line, you know, off to the side here, but then you can't really get to the ball potentially depending on where it ricochets. There we go. There we go. Man, I wish you got a point for every time it hit an enemy on that heat meter instead of just every time you hit the ball from your side and send it back in play. That was huge, though. Damn it. Got greedy trying to keep them both in play and then kept none of them in play. Perfect. Let's hit this chump. Shit. It's like those even came like almost all the way down. I feel like they would have hit me even if I was at the very bottom of the screen. Shit. Oh. Oh no, come on.
You're doing so good.
Keep it in play. Damn it. Just keep it in.
Amazing.
I need to get some health back. There it is. Oh god, I needed that. Oh, I almost missed it. Oh, perfect timing. I guess I didn't need it that bad. Wiped them out. God, I love that clapping in that presentation is so good. Oh man, I love that this essentially feels like almost like a remake of 10S, as opposed to being like a sequel to it. Let's see, we got a letter in the mail here from the new challenger. Maybe. Show you what I've learned. All right, what do we got next? The tower. Let's check it out. Oops, wrong button. I forgot that the confirm button's flipped. We'll check out a little bit of this, but I think by now you obviously know if this game's up your alley or not. I just love how like cryptic it is and how just weird it is. I guess that's kind of the same thing. But yeah, let's see what these enemies are all about here. Or for that matter, what this stage is all about. Yeah, I do wish the music, I love that it's like something a little bit different, but at the same time, I do wish it had just like a little bit more of like an upbeat pep to it. But at the same time, I like how it's just like, yeah, melancholy and hypnotic a little bit. There we go, sit down. And like just not the typical instrumentation that you would hear in a game like this. Like, you know, it's, you know, almost any game like with this kind of presentation would be something that's purely chiptune that you could have heard on the NES or something like that, maybe a little more souped up. But I really like that this is taking a totally different approach, even if it's not quite, you know, my bag. I still like that it's something different. Oh shit! So let's see, you can, if you wanted to, you can just try to keep your combo going after the run and get all the way up to 10, or after the wave, I should say. Okay, this is gonna get ridiculous trying to hit these on the move. Because it is really tricky to aim, at least for me. Like, I was actually reading some people in the comments, I think it must have been in the Punk Cake Discord, or maybe it was just online, but people talking about, like, the technique to hit the, you know, to hit a shot perfectly straight, and it was just like, I don't know, I definitely can't get the finesse down to, like, aim it where I want to. I still end up trying to, like, just angle the joystick to the left or right to try to aim it where I want to aim it, but really it's all about the angle that you hit the ball from and that you know, that your swing, it's like kind of physics based to a degree. Like I can like cheese that though. I just stepped up and hit that extra ball to keep it going before that other one fell off the screen. And I wonder if it would go away too once that ball, like when you get a fresh ball and it's just bouncing there for a second, like it disappears if you don't hit it pretty quickly. So I wonder if it would disappear all the way. See, like right here, I guess I... Oh no, I don't know why I tried to catch the ball instead of the heart. There we go, sniped, baby. See, I could have actually tried to get up to 10 there. I really should have when I had an opportunity. Oh, shit. Might get another opportunity here, though. Don't want to jinx it. There we go. Perfect. Awesome. And that's probably good a spot as any to leave it there for the video. To keep it pretty spoiler-free, I have no idea how many levels there are total in the game, but I do love the fact that this game just keeps throwing new enemies at you, and it's just doing something a little bit different from a traditional, you know, Pong or Breakout style game, not to just be a, you know, broken record repeating myself here. And for that matter, different, you know, from like a typical tennis game, taking like a kind of like traditional sports games, you know, super retro style sports game gameplay, but like, you know, turning it into a single player experience as opposed to being, you know, strictly like a versus thing. Although I would love to play this versus as well. I feel like it would be like almost like some fighting game energy. I don't know if there's any two-player versus mode. I know you can play doubles, so there is some kind of two-player mode. But yeah, I guess I have no idea whether that's cooperative or competitive for that. Oh, did I hit that cross back at them? It kind of looked like I did. Now, I'm assuming I got to start this level from scratch. No, it starts you on the wave that you're on. Nice. Well, that's awesome. I gotta see if I can hit that cross back. That must have just been luck, or maybe it bounces off the back wall. Yeah, it does, okay. That's what it is. I thought I hit it back, but opposite, I just dodged it and it ricocheted off the back there, the backstop. But yeah, like I said, this is probably a great place to stop it here and keep it pretty much totally spoiler-free. I'm sure you know by now if this is a game that's up your alley or not, but I'm gonna keep plugging away at this one here and see how far I can make it before I pull the plug here and check out another game. But man, this is just awesome stuff. I'm so happy to see that this was the first kind of guest game, you know, released by Punk Cake. Again, developed by Ouch, and I am just a huge fan of both developers. So really cool to see Punk Cake branching out a little bit and releasing some games that aren't developed directly by them. And I really can't wait to see what they continue to do with their you know, catalog now that they're inviting some new folks into the mix. And I, of course, always want to see what they work on as well. But like I said, this game was something that was in the works for the longest time, and I'm really glad that the combo of Ouch and Punk Cake was able to make it happen finally. So yeah, really, really loving this game. Can't recommend it enough. And yeah, just awesome stuff.